I will. I'm gonna try.
I believe I see us on Twitch.
Twitch. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube.
I'm looking for YouTube. Oh, there we are.
Where's that? Where's the YouTube?
Oh, I see us. I had to refresh our main page. We're on a different. I believe we're on a different link now.
Oh, okay.
The YouTube.
Okay. The YouTube. You heard me say that. Okay, great.
That was good. You had like a real youper there.
I that's one of my favorite accents.
It's just
beautiful. It's sing-songy, it's goofy, but it can be serious. It's a real easy peasy, lemon squeezy kind of thing.
Yeah, it's also one of those, if you're not familiar with it, you'd think the person's lying.
This is how real people talk. This is definitely how real people talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hey, everybody. I don't know what happened there. I was telling Marty that this is the first time that this computer that I currently have has ever crashed, basically. But
sometimes computers are just like, we don't want to be here.
Yeah.
We don't want to be here right now. Just need a little rest-a-rooney.
Just need a little rest-a-rooney. And, that happens. Obviously, we are running streaming software. We are video calling each other. We are playing a game. I have several Chrome windows open with different chats on it. That's what happens when you stream sometimes.
I'm torrenting the entirety of the TV show Alias. I'm not actually, that would be wild to be doing that right now. Also a weird thing to torrent the entirety of.
Yes. Oh, but by the way, look at this nice thing, is we can continue the run where we left off.
Praise be to the autosave lords.
Oh boy. I think we might have been mid-fight. Oh my god, is it picking up mid-fight even? Okay, I don't know if any damage was done, but we are back here in the fight we were in, which is, that's pretty darn good. I like that. Okay, we were talking about when a bayonet becomes a knife, becomes a sword.
Getting back to the important things.
Because here's the thing: a bayonet is a knife that is attached to the end of a gun.
Sure.
So as soon as you take that off, it is then a knife.
Sure.
Unless...
But isn't it like a very specific thing that's almost like... It's like a knife with some cylinders on it?
It's a knife with the connector on it. So you are... Never mind. You know what? That's correct. So a bayonet is a bayonet first, whether it is attached to a gun or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just sparkling knife. the knife region of France.
A little champagne joke.
Good double A. Thank you so much for a $2 dono. Thanks for sticking with it. You know what else stuck with it? The bayonet in the bodies of my enemies in the hit film The Patriot, starring Keith Ledger. Great battle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Patriot Games.
That was a good movie too.
Yeah.
Sum of all fears. Wild Alarian said, Marty, I'm not seeing Enya on Cameo. Would you be interested in Kenny G instead? I would. Thank you for asking. I would be interested in that.
Enya is not on Cameo?
But Kenny G is. Maybe it's like VPN blocked in Ireland. Snake in the Garden. Does Cameo exist in Ireland?
Can I be slightly disappointed?
I have certain people in chat I just go to for all of my questions regarding a specific nation. I'm like, Tommy, Urbanum.
Because you know.
My Polish contingency, I need you.
I think, I'm both impressed by Enya's not giving a fuck, and Enya doesn't need Cameo, and also a little disappointed that we can't get an Enya Cameo.
Yeah.
So this could also be a 5. So what's more useful to me right now? Let's get more block. No, I can't. Never mind. So let's just do some damage. Right. Here we go.
Gotta have block. You gotta spend block to make block.
Absolutely. Look at these little mole men. These little dominatrix, these little S&M mole men, by the way. A lot of times you do stop looking at the characters because you're just looking at the spells and the cards and the dice. And then you look up and you're like, oh, look at these little S&M mole men.
And I like the 3D nature of them. A lot of times in these games, you get kind of the flat 2D drawings of the characters,
Yeah.
almost like the art you'd find on a card. Whereas this is like fully rendered little characters, and I like these horn-top mole men.
Yeah.
Gotta say,
They're
And
just
I
here to party.
understand, like in your dark little tunnels, you gotta get freaky deaky down there.
Listen, brother,
Stay
we're
warm
just here to
down
have a good time.
Beautiful.
We're here for a good time, not a long time, if you know what I'm saying.
I know exactly what you're saying. I know absolutely what you're saying. And Marcelo, thank you so much for the dono. I have nothing to say. I just want to give a little thanks. You know what? I want to give a little you're welcomes. That's what I want to give. You're very welcome, Marcelo.
We appreciate
Marcelo the Shello with shoes on them.
that. Oh.
Did you see the movie
oh.
Marcel the Shell with shoes on?
I did not see the Marcel the Shell.
Very, very emotional.
I believe it. I do enjoy the Marcel the Shell shorts.
I didn't know that was a thing until I saw the film.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize that shell was just going around and having little adventures.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful, wonderful little times. I want to say like the comedian actress who does Marcel the Shell is
Any Slate?
Jenny Slate, who is married to one of the Daniels. And that's why in Everything Everywhere All at Once they have that scene with the rocks in the eyes.
Oh yeah.
That was a little like Marcel the Shell nod.
It's a great little fun fact.
There you go. I try to be full of fun facts for everybody.
That fact was fun.
Yay.
Storm Templar. Playing Dark Souls 3. Wants to know if you should upgrade the Pontiff Judgment Sword or the Wolf Knight Sword. I don't remember either of those swords, to be honest.
Is one of them cooler or does one of them scale better? Those are my two criteria. Like, I will stick with a shitty weapon if I think it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think in Elden Ring, the anchor, the rusted anchor, isn't the best scaling large axe type weapon, but you get to hit shit with a big old rusty anchor. That was my strength playthrough. So is one cooler? Does one scale better? Those are your options.
Yeah.
What happens if it's snared? Oh, I get marked. If it's snared, I get marked.
What? And we don't want to get marked, right?
Apparently not.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so marked. Oh no, but I think I can kill him. Okay, good. I killed him. It's worked. It's fine. Everything worked.
No one's great.
Everything
No one's great.
I'm just really, by the way, like the stream went down, my computer crashed. Like that's all good. I'm just really happy I get to finish this run because I feel like I'm doing a relatively good job.
Like there needs to be a finality to this run. I completely agree.
Like whether or not I was streaming this or not, it's like I'm really happy with where I am right now.
Gotta see how it is.
Yeah.
Gotta finish the story. Pure Pyro with a €2 dono. Thank you so much. Did you guys watch Fargo season 5? Best season since 2.
Oh,
I did. I liked season 5 quite a bit, and I really like 3 as well. I think it's definitely a big improvement over 4. Fargo's wonderful. I don't know if you've watched any of Fargo, the television series. Speaking of those voices,
season 1 was amazing. Season 2 was amazing. Was season 3 the one with Burn Notice?
it was the one with that Ewan McGregor was in season 3. He played like the two brothers.
That might have been Burn Notice. One of the actors starred in a TV series called Burn Notice.
Is it Big Burn Notice? Yeah. Season 4 was Chris Rock and Jason Schwartzman.
I don't even know if I saw season 4. I think I stopped after season 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
was 5 got John Hamm in it?
Was season 3 the one with the man from all like the Conjuring movies? Or is that season 2?
I thought that was season 3. Patrick Wilson.
Patrick Wilson,
the villain from the Aquaman saga.
Yes.
Can 2 movies make a saga?
100%. One movie can make a saga. That's like the modern day Scream Queen, Patrick Wilson. He was in 3.
I think so.
Welcome back.
No, he was in 2 because he played the younger version of the older guy from 1, I believe. Because in season 1, he was there was a sheriff who was older, and he had an adult daughter. And I believe in season 2, it takes place earlier in the timeline, and that sheriff is Patrick Wilson instead of being an old man, and the daughter, instead of being an adult daughter, is a child daughter.
Gotcha. So I might not have even seen season 3. I think the season 2, the ending of season 2 was a little too silly for me.
And wait, the aliens? Spoilers?
Spoilers? With the spoilers? Yeah, I think that was just a little too silly.
You know what his character is named in Aquaman? Ocean Master. The dude just runs the ocean. I thought Aquaman was the Ocean Master. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Has Aquaman been lying to us this whole time?
Like that's
Ocean
why.
Master.
That's why, like in the first Iron Man movie, they didn't give Jeffrey Daniels, like they didn't give him a villain name because his real villain name is Ironmonger.
Jeff Daniels is from Dumb and Dumber. Jeff Bridges is Big Lebowski. Could you imagine Jeff Daniels just taking a big shit because he got X-laxed?
He was able to build this in a cave. Oh!
To be fair, I need to literally pause when I think of those, and my mnemonic device is Daniels starts with D, and that's Dumb and Dumbers, and that's the only way. That's the only way I know. Bridges is B, Big Lebowski, so maybe that's an easy way to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Jeff Bridges in the first Iron Man, the villain's name is the Ironmonger.
Sure.
Which is a stupid villain name, and that's why they never called him the Ironmonger.
Yeah.
So I'm still thinking of Jeff Daniels in Iron Man shitting all over everything.
True Mando says, isn't because they're talking. I believe season 3 had Mary Elizabeth Winstead and Ewan McGregor, and True Mando said, isn't Mary Elizabeth Winstead Ewan McGregor's niece? No, they are married. They're a human relationship.
Okay. I saw season 3. Then I saw Ewan McGregor. I liked season 3. Season 2 was silly. That's right. Season 3 was too silly.
Danny DeVito, too silly.
It's too silly.
Too silly for you.
Why is it so silly?
Yeah, that's right, Fran. They're married and they're in Star Wars together. You know what they say? Love can bloom on the battlefield of Geonosis.
Love is a battlefield.
Song, Enya.
Dunk, 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 dunk. Who's Mary Elizabeth Winstead now?
She was Ramona Flowers in Scott Pilgrim, the film Scott Pilgrim. She was the female lead in Scott Pilgrim. She was in the Cloverfield movie in The Bunker. That was pretty good.
Oh, yeah. The 10 Cloverfield Lane or whatever.
Yeah.
John
Goodman.
Into Bunker. She was into Bunker. Oh, yeah, she's good.
Busting Goodman.
She's bunker busting. That's great. She was in a Star Wars?
She plays Hera in the live-action version of Ahsoka. Hera was one of the animated leads in Rebels, Star Wars Rebels.
Oh, okay.
Twi'lek. She's one of the. Yeah, she's good.
Oh, great. You know what? Great.
Yeah.
Good for her. Good for her. Good for everybody. Everybody's having a good time.
If anyone's getting a check from Disney and cashing it, good for you.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
That's what I'm here for. Disney. You want us to be in the live-action version of one of those pieces of shit? We'll be there.
We'll be there.
We'll absolutely be there. Put us in Hercules? That'd be great.
What do I want to do here? Damage. We want to do damage. That's what's happening. Okay. All right. Everything's fine. I figured out. I remembered how to play the game because for a second there I forgot.
Well, it's scary that you're fighting like a big big demon.
This is a big demon. Here's one thing I will say to SpellRogue is they put these very handy dandy like what the enemy is about to do things, so you can kind of make your plans accordingly. Like I know I'm about to take 14 damage and get cursed. The only problem is they don't scale this for how tall the enemies are now, and so like it's covering up his face.
Gotcha.
It's a tiny little thing, right? And it's like it's not like you could put these over this enemy because that's off of the screen. But it's a tiny little thing where it's like, yeah, I want to see the cool demon guy, but his face is covered by user interface objects.
Again, that's the beauty of early access. Game just launched in early access today.
Oh, well, there you go.
They're taking that feedback.
Take there's some feedback
I
for you.
promise. We're gonna see this demon's face. Hell or high water, this demon's face will be seen.
Yes.
There will be.
There will be demon face. Block. We got to block. We got to block the crap out of some crap.
I believe in you.
So 3 is a 4. No, we got to block. We got to do all the blocking.
You're doing great.
I feel like I'm doing great. And we're going to...
I feel like this is the kind of game where things can go sideways very quickly. Though.
Yes. Yeah, it was just one encounter last time that just robbed me of all of my health. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes from everything is going very well to, oh no, things are not going well anymore. Yes.
Okay, but here we go. Now we're doing some damage, some fromage, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh. Quattro fromage. 4 cheese?
4 cheese fromage?
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, I believe that's just 4 cheese, right?
100%.
Yeah.
4 cheese. 4 cheese. We're just saying things. It's fine. It's fine.
Sometimes you just say things.
Sometimes you just say things. One of the things I got here, you might notice I now have this thing right here. This is a ritual. These are just, general superpowers that you get throughout the run. And so, like, eventually, you got shards, you got spells, you got rituals, of course, we have all of these talismans that are up here that are like permanent buffs. There's a lot of synergies. And for those of us who like this kind of thing and to like start catering your run towards a specific avenue, lots of little diddlies and doodlies for options, which is always great.
We love that. That's how you crunch this up, and you get a real personal run that just absolutely destroys the game. That's what these deck builders are all about.
That's honestly always the hope, right? I want to murder this.
Yeah.
Okay, this could be good. Do I want to gain? I want to do a little more damage. All right. Here we go. We are doing great, everybody.
Have you unlocked the third character, Azar the Cinder Conjurer?
Oh, is that who that? No, I have not unlocked the third character. Perhaps
spoiler. I was just looking on the Steam page, and they mentioned Hazel and Lapis.
Yeah,
who we're familiar with. I was just wondering if you got Azar.
Azar, I have not gotten.
Disassembles mana dice and feeds fire spells with smaller mana dice to unleash devastating flames. I like feeding my dice to flames.
Okay.
Just throw dice in my fireplace to see what happens.
Loss, gain delayed block. No, let's upgrade. We got to upgrade.
George Lucas with 50 bits. Check out the demo for Balatro, a poker deck builder. Finally, my deck building Vegas fantasy.
What's it called?
Balatro? I'm looking it up.
Balatro on Steam.
Looks like a poker deck builder.
All right. I got a tab open.
We're tabbing.
We're tippy tabbing over here. All right.
Tippy tabbing.
Tippy tab. We are getting there. We had a couple minutes of downtime, so we'll go a little after 5 to make up for all of that downtime.
Give you that full 2 hours. Don't you worry.
Oh yeah. We're gonna give you all that full 2-hour experience here. And the run's not over yet, so we're not ending yet because the run's not over yet. All right, good. That gets us to 7. That is oh no, okay, all right. I know what I'm doing. Everything's fine.
There you go.
Whew. Okay. I'm trying to think of like anything else recently in the media that I have consumed, and I'm a little, and by a little I mean very. I'm very behind on everything. I have not like gone to see a movie. I've not watched a TV show in what feels like ages.
It's beginning of the year. That's pretty normal. There hasn't been like a banger go to the theater movie yet. There was Night Swim, which Darren wrote an entire GD column about.
Okay.
It's about a haunted pool. The whole family's like, this pool's fucking haunted, but the dad is like, Counterpoint, it's healing my baseball injuries. So maybe it's not haunted. But no, it's haunted.
What?
It's haunted. The pool demands a sacrifice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's like The Shining, except instead of a big old hotel, it's just like a shitty swimming pool. Oh, there's also you would have loved this. There's I mentioned this on another show. So the main character, who's played by Wyatt Russell, who is Kurt Russell's son, this movie takes place in the 90s.
Yeah.
And I went to a theater on a Friday night, and it was very crowded, and everyone was they were ready to see a shitty horror movie. The title card of 1990 came up. The theater cheered when they said this guy Wyatt Russell plays a former Major League Baseball player. He was a journeyman who played for the Brewers. Crowd cheered.
Oh my god.
He retires because of an injury, and his family moves to like the suburbs of Minnesota. And when Minneapolis came up, people booed.
Shut up.
That was the only 3 times that theater made noise. It was all like within like the first 10 minutes of the movie, and just nothing. The rest of the movie was great.
That's
it was wonderful.
So great.
Yeah.
People are wonderful.
Yeah.
I have not reached the appropriate. I died, by the way. I have not reached the appropriate dice level to unlock Junkrat, and so
Junkrat Azure. Azure the Junkrat.
Azure the Junkrat. So we still have these characters.
As you were.
Veritas 7AX, thank you for the $20 American. We appreciate that support. Hey, Jack, just got to give heartfelt thanks to all you do with the RLM gang. Having a familiar face made it easier for me to go from just a Yahtzee fan to truly loving all the content the entire Second Wind crew is making. Thank you, Veritas. We are stupidly proud of all of our silly videos here.
Seriously. Yeah. And I love that we're seeing that more and more. People being like, man, at the Escapists, I only watch Yahtzee stuff, but now I'm checking out Cold Take and Design Delve and Good Blood and Bite Size and like, hell yeah.
It's great. It's great like that we get that like weird opportunity to like today's Cold Take, which was just this remarkable thing on a subject that I would have never guessed there'd be any meat to that bone.
Yeah, numbers popping up.
Just numbers popping up.
Yeah.
The pros and cons of whether damage numbers should pop up in your game. It's like, oh my god, what a great little video.
Sometimes numbers are wonderful.
Well, that's that's Frost's magic, or even Jamate, who made a video about why Blight Town, why Blight Town is bad, which I highly disagree with. We were, if we lived anywhere near each other, it would come to fisticuffs.
Yeah, good thing there's an entire ocean.
There's, it better.
First there's a lake, and then there's an ocean.
I gotta go to like Chicago to fly out.
Yeah.
No, that's just not gonna happen. But it's like that is a concept that I very much disagree with. But the way that Jay is able to articulate his thoughts, like I might disagree with them, but I understand his perspective. And he's magical like that. He's absolutely magical.
I also love that we have an eclectic enough group of weirdos to where if everyone did a Blight Town video, they would all be very different feeling Blight Town videos.
Yes.
Which is nice. That's great. It's not just a singular homogenized opinion, but rather like I said, just a traveling gang of weirdos.
Yeah. Exactly. What's this? Blight Town hot takes? Yes, sir, George Lucas. On last week, the week before's Design Delve, Jamate made an entire video about why he thinks that the level design and the very concept of Blight Town is a little bit broken in the original Dark Souls.
And Miyazaki watched it and said, "I'm going to make it even worse in the next game. You haven't even seen the beginning of my poison swamps."
Listen, the Lake of Rot. We got 3 different poison swamps in Elden Ring. We ain't seen nothing yet.
No. He's just getting sicker.
Yeah.
He's getting grosser. He's getting sicker. Can you imagine what's going on in the shadow of the Erd Tree? Probably a poison swamp.
It's gonna be poison. And to me, I've always the thing about Blight Town or any of the poison swamp areas is it solidifies the great theme of Dark Souls, which is the perseverance against the inevitability of death. And so like here
Yeah.
you are poisoned the entire goddamn level, but you eventually find a comfort in that, and you find like that you keep trudging through. So like thematically, I love Blight Town. I agree with some of Jay's criticisms though.
Yeah, we fell in love in a hopeless place. That was written about Miyazaki.
That's true.
Miyazaki's Blight Town.
That's true.
James Morgan with a 199 dono. Thank you so much. Yahtzee is a gateway drug.
Oh,
A gateway to great videos. Am I right?
Hey-o. Okay, so Marty, how long you want to keep going? You want me to start another run? I can start a Hazel run, or how long you want to go? What's going on?
We can go. Yeah, we can go. We could dip a little bit in Hazel.
Okay,
It's kind of just a little hazel nod.
little
Hazelnut. Little hazelnut latte.
Yeah. So lapis, very water themed. Hazel, earth, little earth theme.
Oh.
Just gain 1 power. Roll a sapling. Blessing. All initial dice roll gain plus. Ooh, all right. Yeah, we'll start with that. Start with some boons here.
Bubba Boon.
Bubba Boon.
Bubba Boon.
I always hate it when
Let's go
are too
we'll go
early.
to 520. How does 520 sound?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Blaze it?
12 more
520.
minutes.
Yeah.
Whoo, boy. Okay, so what do we got here? We got regrowth. This is return. So basically, this one just adds 1 to a die. Deal dice number plus 1 damage to the front enemy or gain block. Oh, okay. This is very simple, right? Damage, block, change a die.
There you go.
Easy peasy. So like, yeah, we can do this, get a 6, do some damage. Boom. Do this. Do a 6, do some damage. Hey, we're doing great. Now this one, we are going to add some block to block this person. Hazel. Killing it. You're killing it,
I
Hazel.
like the name Hazel. I like the name Hazel.
In general, you like the name Hazel?
Yeah, or just like the name like Hazel for a character.
Oh, okay.
There's a YouTube channel I follow called Hazel.
Oh.
She has great little video essays on cozy games and anime.
Hold on, wait. I gotta try to be shocked about about
Me wanting videos about cozy games and anime. They keep making fun of me on Windbreakers. Keep getting bullied on Windbreakers because I had talking about how I love a game with a sense of place.
Mhm.
And then today, when we were talking about why cities work and don't work in games, I feel like we ended up agreeing they work if they have a sense of place to them.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, looks like the turn's tabled. The turns have tabled.
It's true.
Yes, George Lucas, there is a hidden gem stream at the normal time. If it's not set up now, I promise I will set it up immediately following this. It is probably just going to be Jesse and Casey. Jess has prior obligations, but it's going to be this game called Sprawl from late last year, which is like a frenetic shooter.
Ooh.
I think we might have done a 3MR on it back in the old days. I feel like I remember editing the video. Not editing, but like copy editing.
Yes.
God knows I didn't edit. One time I tried to open up Premiere and I was like, what's going on here? Timelines?
What's going
Editing
on
seems
here?
so scary. Editing video seems so scary. When I see people's timelines, what are we doing here?
Some of them get very complicated. So, and it's funny because once you know the language, you'll see something that like a layperson will think is very complicated, and you're like, oh no, that's just simple. It's an art and it's a skill.
Yeah.
Digital video editing. Hello.
Have you ever edited physical film? Like when I was in film school for a year, we had to do make these scratch films, and we had to actually edit using a splicer and I had to tape the film reels together. I was not good at it. I was very bad at it.
I was very bad at it.
I was extremely bad at it.
No, I've never edited film because I never went to film school. But before the era of digital video editing, I would tape deck to tape deck. Like VCR to VCR or camera to VCR, and trying to time my edits correctly, which is stupid. It's but possibly where my love from that medium comes from. So yeah, never film just because I never had access.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. That's what.
Beery, yes, I promise you, Hidden Gems will also have technical problems because we're going for a hat trick today.
That's just how it seems to be running today.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at this guy. Look at this happy little camper. That is a carrion abomination.
Beautiful.
Look at him. Oh, I love him.
He's great.
I enjoy things that are like skulls on the, or, bones on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy that kind of design.
Bones where they shouldn't be.
Bones where they shouldn't be. What was that? What's the Natalie Portman movie? With the
Annihilation.
Annihilation, like a beautiful creature design in Annihilation.
Yeah. I was gonna be snarky and say like, "Oh, Leon the Professional." I don't know that many Natalie Portman movies. I was literally gonna be like, "What can I put?" Black Swan.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
The Black Swan.
Mm-hmm. Attack of the Clones. Probably one of those monsters in Attack of the Clones got bones on the outside.
Sure.
Yeah. The Geonosins. This is the second time I brought up Geonosis on this stream. Technically, it was the last stream because the stream died and we had to start a new stream. So think about it. I'm allowed one every stream, so this is a nice little workaround. Leighton, 591, been a member for a month in the Green Gang. Thank you so much, Leighton. Jack, you've been an inspiration for me to improve improv.
It is a cult, just because we are very open about our cult-like tendencies in the improv community. But you're not marked. So be careful. That's okay. I didn't want to do that. But yeah, I'm one of those people that truly believe that, like, learning improv and incorporating the lessons I learned via improv into my everyday life has improved just generally talking to people, listening to people, which it might be some hippy dippy bullshit, but I'm still here for it. So
I like the hippy dippy bullshit. That's good.
Me too. Me
big
too.
Old softy. Big old cornbread softy. I'm just kind of hungry. That's why I said cornbread softy. I don't know what cornbread. I guess cornbread's soft, right?
Yeah, cornbread's soft. Good cornbread. Good cornbread is like soft, but it has like maybe a little bit of crust.
Can you imagine?
A little bit of crummy crust
on the outside, a little crummy on the inside.
Oh baby. Oh no, it's dinner time. I need some.
It's absolutely dinner time. Are you kidding me?
I need some cornbread.
Usually 5 p.m. on the dot, I'm like, it's cornbread time.
5 p.m. on the dot.
Yeah.
You have like
I ring a bell.
Some freeze-dried cornbread. Like it's cornbread time. This is my emergency cornbread.
Yeah. Usually, if for a 3 p.m. stream, I put tinfoil of cornbread on top of my PC, and it heats up a little bit over the course of 2 hours, and then I have post-stream cornbread.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, post-stream cornbread.
I don't have any cornbread. I wish I had cornbread.
How upsetting. Oh. All right, we're getting there. We are figuring out what this run is all about.
I like that each one is kind of like getting a feel for it and being like, you need to listen to the run. Like you can't go in with plans because you're at the god the mercy of the goddess of chance and fate.
RN Jesus, yes.
RN Jesus, exactly. So you need to go in and be willing to just go with the flow.
Right. And it's like, in cases like a Risk of Rain or an Isaac where you're just stacking, just stacks upon stacks, and you're just like kind of hoping for that good synergy. Like in games like this where you have like at least a pinky on the wheel and you can start like, what do they call it in deck building? Engine building, where you can start
I like that,
like building the thing that will make your run work. That's where we get into lots of fun. Do I have money? I have money. I could go shopping.
That's always good. Go to the mall.
Na 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 na. Let's go to the mall. I think that's a Bare Naked Ladies song.
Oh, I thought that was How I Met Your Mother. My apologies. One of the characters on How I Met Your Mother had a former life as a pop star and had a song called "Let's Go to the Mall."
Colby Smulders.
Miss
Smulders, if you're nasty.
Ah!
What do I want here? What do I want? I don't even know.
There's a lot of things. To want.
Robin's.
Wetzel's Pretzels.
Ooh.
Wetzel knows this.
I could go for pretzels.
Cinnabon.
Oh, I could go for a Cinnabon.
Yeah. You know what? I was never a fan of Orange Julius. Get off your high horse. You're just fucking slushy orange juice.
I don't know if I've ever eaten an Orange Julius.
It's like a little smoothie, a little ice cream smoothie,
Yeah,
a little sherbet smoothie.
I like smoothies.
Yeah, Deep says, was anyone ever a fan of Orange Julius? I don't know. It existed for a long time. I feel like it had to be getting some pull from someone.
Right?
Oceanic pecan. Didn't they put eggs in the smoothies? I mean, maybe egg whites. Egg whites is used in a lot of sweet things. It'd be weird if they just cracked a whole egg in there.
Yes, that would be weird. Yeah, I've never obtained an Orange Julius.
Yeah.
So I cannot comment on their deliciousness. I do like a smoothie though. Smoothie King, Smoothie Cafe. What is that one called? That chain?
Never heard of it.
Love it. Smoothie. You've never heard of smoothie?
No. Sometimes I pronounce it as smoothie to just kind of get people off. I like getting people off their guard.
Yeah.
Like get them a little unbalanced.
Smoothie.
James Morgan with a $4.99 dono. Thank you so much, James. But seriously, one thing I love about the team is that I enjoy the perspectives of every person at Second Wind. I am never disappointed in my interviewer. James, that is wonderful to hear. Yeah, we have great opinions. Even when I deeply disagree with someone on a game, it still comes from a place of informed honesty on their end, and which I feel like is always great. And that's the whole thing with critics is you can't just be like, I agree with Second Wind's opinion because we're a bunch of different people who like different things.
Right.
So you gotta find the critics you like, and even listen to people you disagree with. You learn something.
What? That sounds dangerous.
That's how the Smoothie Prince became a Smoothie King. Also because he was a Nepo baby. He was actually just born into royalty.
I didn't realize, speaking of Nepo babies, one, in general, I do not have a problem with Nepo babies because, obviously it's a very difficult industry. And, if that's where you grew up, like that's also like blacksmiths, their kids grew up around blacksmiths. They're probably going to grow up to be blacksmiths.
Shoemakers, their last name was literally Shoemaker.
Right? So, obviously, that's just how they grew up. That's probably what they're going to do. Well, it was like a recent SNL where the new digital people, the Please Don't Destroy.
Yeah.
They had Dakota Johnson. I didn't realize that Dakota Johnson was a Nepo baby, and I didn't know that two of them were also Nepo babies.
Oh, I didn't know two of them. I didn't see. I know she's Don Johnson and Melanie Griffith, right?
Yes, she's Don Johnson, Melanie Griffith, and two of them are sons of longtime producer and writers of Saturday Night Live.
There you go.
And no offense to their skills, but I was wondering how they got that job because I am, generally speaking, not a fan of their work. But
okay, this makes sense though.
They had like a little Nepo baby bit, and I was like, wait, they're Nepo babies? Oh my god, they are literally children of SNL royalty, behind the scene royalty. Oh, yeah, because it's not bad. It's just not like, I don't know. To me, it's not worth a time slot on SNL.
Sure. Yeah, like a weekly time, so it's always like, oh, you got your spot.
Right.
People like it though. They're trying to recapture that Lonely Island digital wildfire.
Oh yeah, they've been trying to chase that high since Lonely Island left, and I think like the thing about the Lonely Island though is like they did stuff, like they had these big bold ideas, and every Please Don't Destroy sketch is just like, okay, imagine we're sitting in the writer's room.
Yeah. Feels kind of like low-hanging fruit.
And it's like, I get it. That's really cheap and easy to produce. You don't have the guest host for very long.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're not necessarily pushing the boundaries of the medium.
Yeah.
So it feels like a step back.
You know what?
I said it.
They needed to roll the dice a little bit more in taking chances, just like SpellRogue did. That was a really terrible. What?
That was.
I was trying to like segue in a little conclusion, and I'm going to be honest. Maybe I should have been a Nepo baby. Maybe I should have been a Nepo baby. If I become a school nurse, I could become a Nepo baby. The mom's school nurse. So there you go. Nepo baby.
I think like no, your segue was golden. It was absolutely golden. Yeah, no. So this was a SpellRogue, a game in which, by the way, I am going to continue playing in my free time because it is exactly my kind of game. It scratches that itch if you are looking for a game that is that engine builder, like defining your run. It's that kind of deck. I know we're gonna put deck building in a little bit of quoties because they're spells, but
Yeah.
it's good stuff. It's good stuff. So far, I'm gonna say I recommend it. I know like this is a sponsored stream, and I don't know if I can say that in a sponsored stream, but I'm enjoying it.
Look at that.
There
We
you
just did. We just broke all the rules.
I don't know if that was a rule. I honestly do not. I just wanted to play the game.
So rules is lawless. This is Thunderdome.
Ain't no rules on the water tower. That's what SpellRogue says.
That is absolutely what SpellRogue says. I think he's got a dollar sign. No, that's SpellRogue.
That's SpellRogue.
Yeah, he's very different.
Very different. Also a rapper I enjoy. I enjoy both SpellRogue and SpellRogue. So two very different styles of rap.
Extremely different.
Very
Thus
different.
the money sign. And then to let y'all know, yes, currently available in early access on Steam. And then, as a reminder, second one will be back in about 35 minutes with Hidden Gems with Jesse and Casey. I promise I will get that stream set up immediately.
Oh, great.
Following this. And then, obviously, Adventure is nigh. We're in it. We're at the end game, the titular end game of Avengers Endgame. This is the Infinity War.
The entire Marvel Cinematic Universe has been leading up to this episode of Adventure is Nigh.
Hey, I'm just saying, Game of Thrones, penultimate episode, second to last, always a banger. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Great. Well, goodbye, everyone. Stick around because in a little bit, more people are playing fun things and being fun people. So, bye.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for being wonderful.
Do I have an end?